fight against COVID started, everybody looked towards Kerala. There was the so-called Kerala model because the state was doing exceptionally well. While there were a number of cases in Maharashtra, in Delhi, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala reported very, very few cases. In fact, just last month or towards the end of the previous month, there were days when Kerala reported nil cases, which means there were no COVID infections at all. The Kerala Chief Minister took great pride in this. Everybody praised Kerala's Health Minister, K. Shailaja Teacher. She became the rock star in the world. She was interviewed by the BBC, she was interviewed by other organizations in the world. She was in the panel of discussion among women in World Fora. And everybody said Kerala is doing an excellent job. But now, is Kerala actually doing a good job? Reports are coming out that Kerala is actually fudging its figures. For example, the World Health Organization standards say that if a person dies of COVID and he has, say, kidney ailment, or he's suffering from cancer or any other comorbidities, and he dies, it is reported that he is a COVID patient. That is the standard guideline. Now, you do not know if the patient has died because of COVID or because of cancer or because of kidney ailment. We do not know that because we have no interlink. But Kerala has done something very strange. According to Kerala's health guidelines, if a person has kidney ailments and COVID and he dies, he is not recorded as a COVID-related death. That means he does not figure in the COVID mortality figures. So Kerala, as of yesterday, has about 156 deaths due to COVID. But the fact remains that more than about 100 patients are not in this list just because they died of cancer, or they died because of kidney ailment, or because of heart attack or heart ailment. In fact, these figures also should come into the COVID figures of mortality. Doctors say that if you are excluding these patients, then you are trying to prove a fact that cancer patients are immune to COVID because he died of cancer and not of COVID. So Kerala is actually fudging its figures. The number of deaths are not 156. It is much more than that. And if you look at the records of various hospitals coming in, you have patients who are COVID plus dying of comorbidity. Now, it is a proven fact that COVID can trigger comorbidity ailments. For example, if you have cancer and COVID is COVID and you get infected by COVID, then your cancer ailment can be aggravated. Or if you have a lung problem, you may not per se die if you don't have COVID, but if you have COVID, probably this is speeded up and you die of COVID and lung ailment. So in fact, these figures should come into Kerala's mortality rate that the government puts out daily. That is not being done. This is a great injustice, and a lot of health experts, including the health experts belonging to the government, means experts advising the government, they have said that no, what you're doing is not correct. It should actually be included in the mortality list. But Kerala somehow wants to be a very good boy in the world because we are number one in literacy rate. We are number one in female literacy rate. We are number one in reducing mortality among women and children. We are number one insofar as health records are concerned. Like that, we are one in many. Kerala is number one in many fields. I will control the Pinar. That's what the chief minister says. I will control it. It's in my hands. In fact, in the evening press meetings of the chief minister till today, that is, for almost about 30-40 days, he has been holding a daily press conference trying to announce the COVID figures and other things. Kerala's health minister has not spoken a single word Actually, she's supposed to be the authority in speaking on COVID. She's not. Because the chief minister wants to show that he's a one-man army in fighting COVID. That is where the first mistake has started. I think it should be a collective effort. Pinarayi Vijayan and his government officials should listen to experts, follow that advice, and start taking action now before it is too late. I hope that Kerala listens to all this and will be able to correct its wrong policies. And for heaven's sake, let there not be confusion among people. Who is going to fight with police or health workers, doctors, these revenue officials? Who's going to fight COVID? Let there be one single authority in doing it. Only then will the state be able to fight COVID in its entirety. Till then, there will be confusion, and hopefully, I hope the cases don't explode and that I'm proved wrong. And that's what Kerala should look forward to.